At the Toltec site of Tula in central Mexico, 4 monumental stone sculptures stand erect, each wearing a feathered headdress and large butterfly pictorial across their chests. These 4 figures date to some time between the 8th to 11th century and stand atop a pyramid at Tula, which was an important site in the history of Mesoamerica, or the region of Mexico and Central America today. Each figure wears a loincloth and sandals, and on their back, a circular element likely to suggest a mirror. These elements help to identify these figures as warriors, and this includes the object they hold in their hands, called an Atlatl. What is an Atlatl? An Atlatl is a spear thrower. They are not unique to Mesoamerica, but have been used by many different peoples throughout the world as early as the prehistoric Paleolithic period. Still, it was a standard weapon in the history of Mesoamerica, and these Toltec warriors all hold Atlatl to mark them as warriors. The term Atlatl comes from the Nahuatl term for a spear thrower. In Mesoamerica, the spear, or more often called a dart, could be tipped with something sharp like bone, obsidian, or even sharpened wood. An Atlatl is usually a thin stick with a notch on one end. This is where the spear or dart is placed to be held before a person uses it to throw the spear or dart. An Atlatl extends the arm, allowing a person to throw a spear with greater force and farther in distance. This is an example of an actual Atlatl, which a Mixtec maker fashioned during the late post-classic period in Mesoamerica. The Atlatl here is made of a solid piece of wood that has been carved with elaborate decorations. A protrusion on one end lets you know this is where to anchor the spear or dart, which then rests in the slight groove along the center of the rest of the Atlatl. The decoration of the Atlatl is even more elaborate on the other side. There are figures that are likely warriors, holding shields and darts and Atlatl. Most likely, we're seeing 2 sets of warriors fighting, with one side being the victors and the other the defeated. Can you guess who the victors are? The more elaborately dressed. The imagery is fitting for a weapon used by a warrior wielding an Atlatl in battle. It also relates to the dual role of the Atlatl as both an actual weapon and a powerful symbol of warfare itself. The Atlatl was also a symbol associated with different warrior gods like the Aztec deities Huitzilopochtli and Mixcoatl.